Okay, good morning and welcome to the September 18th Board of Contract and Supply. First order of business is approval of the meeting minutes from the September 11th meeting. We have a motion?
Motion.
Second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Next is award recommendation. Bid for hydrofluosilicic acid. Was I close, Jeff? Okay. This is chemicals for the water department. Amrex Chemical was a low bidder at $5.66.5 per gallon. A motion to approve?
Motion.
Second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Bid, time and material electrical contract. This is a word recommendation for all phase electric and maintenance. They were the low bidder. Is that correct? Okay. Any questions?
Motion.
Do we have a second?
Second.
All those in favor? Aye. Next is word recommendation for the Prospect Street sidewalk replacement to Boland's Excavating and Topsoil in the amount of $242,000. They were the low responsible bidder. Oh, they were not?
The low bidder, Albert Tordo was the low bidder, but they could not perform the work.
Albert said that he would get an extra crew when he did it, because remember last year we had a problem that he got the job and then he couldn't finish both of them. So I talked to him and he said he was gonna bring in a whole brand new crew. Then he called and said he couldn't get the crew, and so he's agreed that he shouldn't have, because you can't do the work this year.
Okay.
I think they've chosen him as the lowest responsible bidder.
Okay.
I think he was the second lowest.
Yeah.
Got
it
it.
was.
Okay.
And under our new law, section E allows us to consider a variety of factors, including past performance and inability to complete contracts in the time period required, stuff like that. And I think that's what Ron's relying on, correct? That's what Ron indicates in his memo.
Okay. So we'll get something from the lowest bidder, some sort of documentation that at some point,
I can
maybe.
try.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
Just in terms of, so, I mean, we have our reasoning, but if they're saying that they can't perform the work
Yeah, we
based
just,
on our schedule.
we just talked to him again this morning and
Okay.
he's okay with this.
Okay. And I'm fine because the project does need to get done.
Yeah,
So,
you'll see later that he's got another project, but that one he can do after our city work is done.
okay. All right. So lowest responsible bidder, Boland Topsoil of Conklin, the amount of $242,000. Any questions? Of a motion?
Motion.
Of a second?
Second.
All those in favor? Aye. Contract approval, Axon Enterprise. This is for our body worn camera recording and management. Amount of $16,227.05 a year. This is for additional, basically additional user like. Okay. Do we have a motion? Do
Motion.
you have a second?
Second.
All those in favor? Aye. Next is MacArthur Park tennis and pickleball court surfacing and striping. This is with AstroTurf Corporation, the amount of $27,404. This is off a Sourcewell contract. This is to complete, they did the milling and paving last year. Is that correct? And this is to come in and surface it and
Yeah, this is
line it.
to redo it and make it last another few years.
Okay. Do we have a motion?
Motion.
Second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
This is contract approval for work to install an access road near our CSO outfalls on the Susquehanna River. Is that correct?
It is, it's for Kurt, so he has access down to the CSOs.
Okay,
Sometimes when it's muddy, he can't get his trucks down there.
all right. Albert Tordo is the lowest of three bids, $30,000.
Motion.
Second. All those in favor? Aye. Fourth order of business is permission to advertise. This is RFPs for agencies to apply for grant funding from the city of Binghamton for CDBG and ESG for fiscal year 51. Any questions? Do you have a motion?
Motion.
A second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Next is change order approval number 6 for the Water Street Parking Garage. General construction with William H. Lane. This is a decrease of $26,926. This is to use a different traffic coding. Is that correct?
Yes. Plus, we get a 10-year guarantee out of it instead of 5.
This is for the striping inside the garage.
For the ceiling.
Okay. Right, do
The
a
way
mo-
the specs were written, there was like a 2-layer and the ceiling was in between the layers of concrete.
Okay.
This puts it on top, but we get a 10-year guarantee and they redo it every year.
Okay, do we have a motion?
Motion.
Second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Do you have a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. We are adjourned.